Next time you're strolling along the banks of the River Thames, you should check out this medieval ruin. It's been here since 1136 and is now all that remains of Winchester Palace. But Winchester Palace, back in its glory days, was one of the largest, most spectacular and most important buildings in all of medieval London. The bit still standing is the western end of what was the palace's Great Hall, along with the storage cellar beneath it. But as you can see in this picture, the Great Hall was only one small section of what was a very large building, built around two large courtyards. The palace had its own brewery, its own tennis court, a bowling green, a pleasure garden, and even a prison in the basement that would later become infamously known as the Clink. It was all built here as a townhouse for the Bishop of Winchester, who was a major landowner in the area at the time and acted as the king's royal treasurer. To carry out his duties, he would regularly have to visit both the Tower of London to the east and Westminster to the west, so this was seen as a convenient spot for whenever he happened to be in London. Throughout the centuries, some 45 bishops of Winchester are known to have stayed here, Cardinal Henry Beaufort being among them. Beaufort was surely in attendance when King James I of Scotland had his wedding reception here in 1424, but Cardinal Thomas Wolsey, who was the most trusted and powerful advisor to King Henry VIII, also stayed here after being appointed in 1529. In 1618, however, the position was then taken by 63-year-old Lancelot Andrews, who personally oversaw the translation of the King James Bible, died here in 1626, and now lies buried only moments away in Southwark Cathedral. Back in those days, though, the area surrounding the palace had something of a notorious reputation. It was the bishop and not the king or the government who made the law here, and as a result of that, any number of things that would have been wildly illegal elsewhere were entirely legal and tolerated. Brothels, gambling dens, drug houses, bear-baiting arenas, cockfighting pits all stood close by and were actually licensed by the church. Between 1682 and 1686, though, the palace was then renovated by noted sculptor and architect Edward Strong the Elder, and then stayed in use until about the year 1700, before eventually burning down in a fire in 1814. After that, the vast majority of what survived was demolished, leaving only the ruins that we see today. It's now a Grade 2 listed scheduled monument, which means that it can't be altered or demolished, and it's managed by the English Heritage Trust, who manage about 400 different historical sites all across the country. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. I'll be back soon for some more historical sightseeing.